Hi everyone, today we will take a look to GPG, that stands for GNU Privacy Guard, and is a software that allows you to use cryptography in your everyday life. In particular, we will take a look to the command line version of the software, and we'll take a look to how to use asymmetric cryptography to digitally sign and encrypt a message that is sent from one party, Alice, for example, to another party, Charlie. So first of all, we have to generate a key pair for Alice with this command. And here it is asking some setting related to the key pair, for example, the technique that you want to use for encryption and signature. And we can leave all the default settings here. Here it is asking for the length of the key, and if the key has to expire after a certain period of time. Then we confirm that we wanted the default settings, and we set the name of the key owner. So in this case, Alice. And we can leave the other fields empty for this demonstration. Now it's asked for a passphrase to protect the private key of Alice, and we can set a simple password. Here it says that this is not a good idea, but we can use it anyway, just for the demonstration. Cool, now we generated the first key for Alice. And we repeat the same procedure for Charlie. So again, we leave the default settings. We set the name of the key owner, Charlie, and a simple password. Okay, now let's take a look to the last two generated keys with this command. And here we can see the key of Alice and the key of Charlie. Okay, now let's export the public keys of Alice and Charlie in a file. And let's take a look to the public key. This public key has to be published on the home page of Alice, for example, so it can be used from other parties to send her encrypted messages and to verify her signatures. Here is the public key of Charlie. And of course, if Alice wants to send a message for Charlie for real, she would not create the key of Charlie by herself, but she would find his public key somewhere. And in that case, the public key of Charlie has to be imported using this command, import. Here we see that nothing has changed in our keys database because we generated the key by yourself. And now we can finally write the message from Alice to Charlie with an editor. And for example, we write this is a secret message. Now let's save it. Cool, now we have a message. And we want to send it from Alice to Charlie, and we want to both encrypt it and sign it. So we are encrypting it with the private key of Alice, and we have to enter the passphrase protecting the private key. And now the encrypted message has been generated, and we can take a look to how it looks like. And here it is. It's very beautiful. And Now, let's suppose we are Charlie. We receive this message, msg.txt.esc, and we want to decrypt it. So we can use this other command. And in this case, since in order to decrypt the message, we have to use the private key of Charlie, we have to enter the passphrase protecting the private key of Charlie. Ta-da! Here the message. This is a secret message, and we see that it has been actually sent by Alice because the signature has been verified. And that was all. I hope you liked this presentation and that you will try to use this software to encrypt and sign your messages in the future.